I'm going to do a video on solving equations containing parentheses. What I'm hoping you guys will remember is that when you have parentheses, it means that you can distribute. And so that's what I'm going to do here. I'm actually going to solve this problem two different ways. But the first way I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what happens when we distribute. And I get 6x minus 12 equals negative 12. Let's change that negative 12 to negative 10. All right, so now it's pretty simple. I'm going to add 12 to both sides. And sorry, that is a negative 10. I'm going to add 12 to both sides, and I get 6x equals a positive 2. I'm going to divide by 6. Divide by 6. I get x equals 2/6, which is really 1/3. Oh, darn it. All right, well, that's fine. I'm going to do this one now. The other way you can do it is you can divide by 3 first. And I'm left with 2x minus 4 is equal to negative 10 over 3, which is really negative 3 1/3. So maybe what I'll do is I'll rewrite it as negative 3 1/3. And now check out what happens. I'm going to add 4. I'm going to add 4. So now I bring down my 2x. I get 2x equals 4 minus 3 1/3 is 2/3. Well, now I'm going to divide by 2. Divide by 2, and I get x equals 2/3 divided by 2, which is really the same as 2/3 times 1/2, which gives me 2/6, which is 1/3. Now you can say, what I'm hoping you're thinking is, Mr. Amora, that looks awful. Why on earth would we ever divide before we distribute? And that would be a very valid question. So let's take a look at another one. And maybe I won't make a mistake this time. Let's say 2 times 5x plus 3 is equal to, let's say 8. So now, once again, I'm going to distribute, and I get 10x plus 6 equals 8, and I subtract 6. And then I get 10x equals 2. I'm going to divide by 10. I get x equals 2/10, which is 1/5. Now that didn't seem bad, and it certainly wasn't. But check this out. If I do it this way, because 2 goes into 8 evenly, I could divide by 2 first. And when I do that, I'm left with 5x plus 3 equals 4. Now, this and this don't really seem to be that big of a difference, but it is, because look at my subtraction now. My subtraction's smaller. I get 5x is equal to 1. Here I had 10x equals to 2. Now, it's not that big of a deal, but look, x equals 1/5. Basically, if you can divide first, it simplifies the process for you. It makes the numbers smaller before you actually have to make them bigger. And that's the advantage of dividing before you distribute. They both work.